DecoArt with Val. Today, I'm going to do a ripple pour, and hopefully my dog stops barking here in a second. Might have to pause you and get him a treat. Anyway, I'm doing a ripple pour, and my inspiration for today's piece is Life is Kumquat, and I watched her do a ripple pour with greens and gold, and I just really liked the look of it, and I just chose my own greens. I'm using all craft paints. I'll tell you a little bit about that, but I thought it might be nice to tell you, if there's anyone new out there. I mean, I'm pretty new to acrylic pouring. I love art and I do a lot of different things, but new to the acrylic pouring world, and I'm just very passionate about it. It's like my new thing. So I wanted to start this channel mainly to connect with others that, like the same things, to kind of network, to share ideas, advice, that sort of thing. So I thought I would tell you how I prepare my canvas. And it's just me. I'm sure that, there's a lot of different ways, but I'm just using a little 8x10 today because whenever I do something brand new like this ripple pour, I have not done one before, I'll just use a small canvas. But of course I do tape around the edges here. Sorry, I'll try to stay on camera here. And I have my push pins in there, and I spray the back of my canvas with alcohol. Because I had heard that it helps to tighten up your canvas. So now it's just my thing. So again, that's just what I do. So I'm using all craft paints today. And I also wanted to tell you that, some of this stuff that I'm using today is from the dollar store. So, again, if you're starting out, and you don't want to have to spend a bunch of money. My canvas came from the dollar store, and my tape, and then I believe, I'm just two of my paints today. But I get a lot of, that type of stuff at the dollar store because it, until I feel like I've kind of mastered something, then I can justify spending more money on the tools that I need to do it. But for example, I got this at the dollar store. It's just Craft Essentials Grasshopper green. And I have a DecoArt metallic Festive green. And let's see, this is Apple Barrel Forest Green, quite a bit darker than, the DecoArt metallic. And then I have a FolkArt Color Shift, and this is Black Flash, but it's actually a green with black flakes in it, if that makes sense. And then FolkArt Metallic Gold. See if I'll show you this one. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got this greenish tint to it, probably because it's black with gold, but it gives it a green looking effect to me. So I chose that. I have a lot of paint here. I won't be using all of that, but so what I'm gonna do is put my gold in the middle, and I'm going to pour on that. So I'm going to start with my Grasshopper green here. Get some of that in there. And this metallic Festive green. Maybe I'll do 2 layers, but this is a pretty small canvas, so we'll see. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I always figure it's, again, until I am more experienced at this, it's better to have too much paint than not enough. So, all right, let me see that. That's probably plenty of paint, don't you think? So, I'm just going to get these out of the way and get the gold on. It's just going to go right in the middle. I didn't really talk about my ratio today, and that is because, and if you've watched any other videos, you might hear me say that that's one of the most frustrating things, at least it was for me, starting out, is I just wanted a tried and true recipe, right? And you can't have that because unless you're using the exact same paints and you know, follow someone's recipe. Is that a bubble or a, uh-oh, what is that? Let me get the tweezers, 1 second. Sorry about that, there's a little something in my paint. That's not good. All right. Anyway, where was I? So I finally decided that, you know, I need to just start getting used to feeling it as I'm stirring, watching what's coming off my stir stick. And so I apologize, but that's where I'm at right now. I was measuring everything, and I just had to kind of stop doing that. Boy, I have a lot of paint here. Oh, let's just see how this goes, huh? See. Here we go. Ripple. Go. Hoping to get at least some of all the colors here. Okay, might as well, huh? All right. Let's see what we're gonna do with this. I'm not trying to really keep the ripples or anything. I just going for the look of these colors. So let me let that just settle for a second. And we'll get this corner. Now there's a tip I can share. If you feel like you're not, you don't have enough experience at this to, for example, I tend to overstretch, and so sometimes I will lose my cells and things like that. I have found that I do better if I have more paint on the canvas to move around. And I really like these colors. I'm hoping that some of the gold now comes through a little better. I want to move some of this lighter stuff this way. Like that. So anyway, if you are having a problem with that, you know, you might try that. Do you know, I have another little piece of something in my paint, and that's my gold. It's not very old, but I bet I had some dried stuff on the top and I didn't notice. I usually am pretty careful about that. Let me just check these corners. So this is just a quick, you know, small piece. I wanted to check out these colors. I want to see if some of this gold comes out. So I'll give it a minute here while I torch it, and we'll see what happens, and then I'll give you a closer look, because I really do like the colors and the design of this piece. One second here. Little torch. All right, so I know it can take a little bit for that gold to pop through, if it's going to. You know, I may have had my paints a bit on the thick side, so we'll see. I see a little bit of it. So I'm gonna take you down for a closer look, and I'm just gonna wait a few minutes to see if that happens. So I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, here it is, and I really like these colors. I think this is a pretty piece. The gold is popping through. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Yeah, and I'm sure it will continue to do so for a bit, but really, really happy with this one. And I wanted to show you the skins that I will have from this piece. And I think I can do some pretty neat stuff with that as well. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, thanks so much for joining me, and let me know what you think. And again, any tips or anything are greatly appreciated. I hope you have a great day.